Hello, my name is Stephen Glassner, and this is my video for week 5 of EDUU 677. I'm here to discuss observations from fieldwork experience. So just to go over what that experience is, or what the fieldwork is so far. I'm working with a new student to my classroom. He's a 12-year-old male. I've been primarily working with the student at home, at his house, in person 2 days a week. But this week, I will continue to do that, but this week I will start working with him on campus 1 day a week as well. The goal of what I'm trying to do for this project is to have the student be able to sit on Zoom calls for extended periods of time, anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to more ideally 20 to 30 minutes, with the idea of trying to have the student complete more distance learning to maximize learning time while at the same time avoid the spread of COVID-19. So that's the goal. Currently, he can sit on Zoom calls for about 15 seconds before becoming upset or aggressive. Now, this is according to the student's mother, and so I don't have any formal data on that yet. As I just said, no attempts at Zoom calls have been made so far with the student by me, but that will change this week. So far, I have talked about the idea of sitting on Zoom calls with the student. I have read a social story I created on being able to sit for Zoom calls and what that can look like. This included visuals, and things I really emphasized in the social story include requesting breaks if they become upset, and then using reinforcers for successful completion of calls. And communication with the parents has so far been me asking the parents to reread a social story booklet that I created on Zoom calls with the student, and to just generally be prepared for him to be hopefully being able to do Zoom calls in the near future. Some upcoming work. So this week, I will continue to read the social story to the student, the same one. I'll probably read it at least 1 or 2 more times before attempting a Zoom call. I will start practicing Zoom on my laptop, my work laptop, probably at school when he's there, with the teacher, with me providing support. I will start off probably with 1-minute call intervals. I'll use a timer. And I'll do the calls with other classroom staff just to kind of practice and then increase it from there. Now, reinforcement will be given every time the student is able to sit appropriately and engage on Zoom calls for a given period of time. I am willing to go as high as a half hour or until a clear ceiling limit is reached as far as working with this student on being able to sit for Zoom calls. Like, what's the end goal? And so that's probably what it's going to be. I will say if a clear and consistent ceiling is reached, what I will do then is plan individual and participation in group Zoom sessions around that time frame when it comes to that student. So, for instance, I'll work on individuals. So let's say he reaches a half hour, or let's say he just reaches 20 minutes, but can't go any further than that. Then what I will do is I will plan individual sessions that last about 20 minutes at a given time, and any group Zoom sessions that he sits in, I will plan for the group, but his specific participation I will plan for up to 20 minutes. And that is it.